At this point in time, there are 72 places in which icons, statues, images of the Blessed Mother are shedding tears, are shedding blood. Some of them have been proven fake. For example, I never knew that there are, masculine tears and feminine tears. Yung lumalabas as masculine tears. So some of them have been proven fake, man-made. Some of them have scientific explanation, moisture, and things like this. Some of them have been unverified, but some of them are real. 72 different images. But what is important is, why is our Blessed Mother crying? Why does a mother cry? That is, I don't know for you, but that is the most terrible sight for me, to see my mother cry. It's something na talagang, I don't know, I suppose also for you, to see our mother cry, we just become paralyzed. Parang we cannot do anything. Parang we cry. Our mothers don't cry. And when they cry, wow, nakakapanlambot. That is something I do not want to witness very much. So, my question to you, so many of you are mothers there, what makes you cry? Ba't kayo minsan napapaiyak? One is, pag may sakit yung anak nyo, and you see your child suffering. Ewan ko kung yung mga tatay naiiyak, pero ang mga nanay naiiyak. Yeah. To see your child suffering. Another one is, when you're hurt by your child, saktan ka sa ginagawa niya sa'yo. I mean, saktan ka ng ibang tao, okay. Saktan ka ng sariling anak, that's a little too much. The very person that you carried for 9 months now is, wow, in words and action are hurtful. Wow, terrible. That makes a mother cry. Another thing which makes a mother cry is when she knows the child will be in trouble, going headlong into trouble, at ayaw magpa-guide, ayaw parang wow. There's a kind of a desperate feeling here, knowing that this is not going to be very good for the child. Wala pa, hindi pa nangyari, pero wow, moving headlong to it. Another reason why a mother cries is when her children hurt each other. Sinasaktan nila ang isa't isa. Parang, ang sakit sa nanay nun. You know, one of the things that impressed me about Fatima was the children always saw the Blessed Mother sad. And it was encouraging them to do so many things, to follow the Blessed Mother's plea. They were just children, 8 years old, 7 years old, 10 years old. They were doing everything so that when they meet the Blessed Mother, hindi na siya malungkot. She was sad. They could not imagine, when the Blessed Mother was talking about wars, they could not imagine that. They're talking about communism, they couldn't imagine that. What was obsessing them was to see her sad. And so when there were some inconveniences that they were experiencing, ang laging, and Papa Simuno dito, si Francisco, sabi niya, you remember how sad the Blessed Mother is? Let's just offer it so that she will not be sad anymore. Ganong klaseng pagmamahal. Of course, what was she sad about? She was sad about World War II. She was sad about the communism that happened, that occupied and destroyed 18 countries after World War II. That was what she was sad. And she was wanting that to be averted, and wala. Well, when she appeared in La Salette, she was really weeping. She was really weeping. And we're talking about the famine that happened after La Salette. Talking about 3 million died of starvation. What makes makes our Blessed Mother truly weep when her son is hurt by her sons. Why is the Blessed Mother crying now? Ngayon. I'm sure you've seen pictures of these paintings behind me were also painted by Edsel. They were given to me as a gift. What a privilege it is. I'm sure you've seen the original painting of Our Lady of the End Times in its picture of weeping. Why is she crying now? Ba't siya umiiyak ngayon? Well, I don't think they are tears of joy. Again, it is always related to her children, to her son Jesus, and to her sons and daughters, us. What does the Blessed Mother want? Well, what she wants is for her children, not for herself, of course. I mean, parang we cannot imagine a mother thinking for herself. What does she want? Something for her children. You know, we will all die. And at no other time is it so there on our footsteps, there on our doors. At no other time is death so, wow, so close. And there is no stopping to it. There's no stopping. We escaped the virus for the past 6 months. We still have 2 years, 1.5 years. How long will we be able to? No, at no other time is death just there. Alam niyo kung may gera, andun yung gera, huwag tayo pupunta ron. Palapit yung gera, di pupunta tayo doon. We have nowhere to go now. It's just there, and we don't even see it. But you know, we will eventually die. The truth is, death is not something, death is a big thing to us. It's such a, wow, big thing. For God, death is not a big thing. What is more important is what happens after death, where the person goes. And this is the obsession of the Blessed Mother, the salvation of her sons and daughters. You know, this is not right for me to think, but it crosses my mind many times. I wonder how happy heaven will be kung kulang ang ating pamilya. Knowing that there is somebody who will forever, not only separated from us, forever suffering. Parang siguro, like St. Teresa, the Child Jesus, he said, I will spend heaven rescuing souls. When I go to heaven, I will spend my time rescuing souls. St. Teresa of Calcutta says, when I go to heaven, I'll say hi to Jesus and then ask if I can go back again to save souls. To save souls. You know, with this COVID, the number of suicides has increased. Before the COVID, there is a pandemic of suicide. And a group of us have been doing camps for young people who attempted, not just any young person, but young people who actually attempted. And they fortunately were not successful. Young people who are on the verge of suicide with this pandemic, wow, it's all ages. Hindi na nila pinapublish ito kasi, wow, ang dami. You know, just to tell you, this week, today is Saturday, starting Monday until this Saturday, I've had 3 cases. Yung isa, yung nanay, kinatukan niya yung kwarto ng anak niya, nakatayo na sa bangko at nakatali na. Sisipain na lang. Now, their greatest apprehension always is, the greatest worry, aside from the trauma to the family, is, Father, nasa na siya? Nasa na siya? And most of them, if not all of them, are always saying, our greatest consolation for this, what will help us really is to know that the person we love is saved. Sana. Kahit mabigat na nawala na siya, kahit na mabigat na ganitong paraan siya nawala, it's so traumatic to us. What will help us make sense in this is, sana he is saved. And I was asked that by a grandmother. Her son went to Singapore, left his family, married, lived in with another family, went into drug trafficking, and they found him in his apartment hanging. Okay. And the 7-year-old son was asking, Lola, is my daddy in hell? I couldn't answer. But from that experience, something very important came to my conviction. We prayed together. And in that praying together, I told them, let's pray. When we prayed together, I told him, imagine your son there in front of you, very sad, weeping. And then, to my surprise, she started to weep. And then to my surprise, she just got like this and then she started to weep again. And then she started to do this and do this and do this. And after the prayer, I asked her, what happened? I saw Jesus embracing my son. I saw Jesus embracing my son. And behind Jesus, the one pushing Jesus, well, of course not pushing Jesus, was his mother. The Blessed Mother pushing Jesus to my son. This is the obsession of the Blessed Mother. The great concern of her son, the salvation of souls. If we love her, we must have the same obsession. We must love what she loves. It's not that, me and the Blessed Mother, wala na akong pakialam sa ibang tao. What? It's certainly not pleasing to her. We do not know what's going to happen to the world. We do not know what's going to happen to our country. These days, wow, things will happen very fast. What really matters is the salvation of souls. And that means what the Blessed Mother has been asking always. All the apparitions of the Blessed Mother, if they are authentic, they will always say the same things. The message of Fatima. Akita is Fatima. Nadju is Fatima. Garbandal is Fatima. And what is there? Consecration, interceding for the conversion of sinners, reparation. It's not enough to pray. We have to make sacrifices. And this is the solution. This is the solution. When the Blessed Mother appeared in Fatima, she said, you can prevent this coming. If you don't do this, there will be another war. And then Russia will spread their errors and so many will suffer. And what is it? Peace plan of the Blessed Mother. Consecration to her Immaculate Heart. intercession, praying the rosary for the conversion of sinners, starting from ourselves, doing reparation. Oh, I always like to say when I talk about reparation, you know, that song, Let It Be Me. Ako na. Ako nang gabayad para sa Kanya. Ako nang gagawa ng amends. This is not the time to this is not the time to even entertain ugly thoughts about the president. This is the time to pray for him. The early Christians were being persecuted. They were being burned alive. They were being thrown to the animals. What were they doing? They were praying for the emperors. You're not into a war. No. Let me end. I'm kind of amused, and wonderfully amused that so many Marian groups are coming together. Like Mary Grace said, and Maggie said, our Blessed Mother wants all these Marian groups to come together. I think it is time. It is time. And I'm amused that ang mga pangalan ng mga Marian groups, Platoon of the Blessed Mother, Warriors of the Blessed Mother, Army of Mary, Soldiers of Mary, Squadron of the Blessed Mother. Puro mga pangalan na palaaway. Talagang combative. Which is what our consecration is all about. Our consecration is like the Blessed Mother trampling on the head of the serpent. Hindi tayo makikipaglaro sa serpent because all of this is all about what? It's really about the evil one. The end times is all about the triumph of the Immaculate Heart of Mary. Siyempre, ayaw ng kaaway yun. Alam na niyang talo siya. He's on a rampage in the hearts of men and women. And being consecrated to the Blessed Mother, we trample, we crush this head. We crush sin in ourselves. And we help others. The salvation of souls. To whatever happens, to fill up heaven. Because that is what pleases the Mother of us all. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Father Dennis.